What are you fixing to do?
Reckon I can give you a couple of answers to that. I do just as little as I can, and mostly what I please.
Much obliged.
As explained then, it was a question of your buying out Curtis or his buying you out.
Yes.
And you had partners on your end, including the defendant, Felix Heidemann.
Yes.
Now, Mr. Franklin, let's dig a little deeper. I ask you to explain the relationship which existed between you and your wife before your marriage. And Felix Heidemann, was he in love with your wife?
Of course. How could he help it?
The prosecution is trying to lay a foundation as to the motive for murder.
The objection is not without merit. Perhaps, Mr. Alvin, you will explain to me what your plans are.
Your Honor, it is the intention of the state to prove that the defendant, Felix Heidemann, was being blackmailed by Judson Curtis. Did he say where he expected to get the money?
From Heidemann.
From Heidemann? But now, Felix Heidemann was part of the combine that was going to buy him out. Did he say how he expected to get the money from Heidemann?
Well, he said that Heidemann and Lisa were trying to protect Mr. Franklin.
Yes. Now, Mr. Durant, why did the decedent tell you all this?
Well, why not?
Mm-hmm. Did you witness the performance of Felix Heidemann on the night of the murder?
Yes, sir.
Well, then, as a clown, as a working member of the profession, what's your expert opinion on the performance that night?
It was superb.
Then, as far as you're concerned, it was Felix Heidemann, the defendant, who was performing that night.
Of course it was. There's not the slightest doubt about it. Heidemann is a genius. Wouldn't it take a bigger genius to impersonate him?
Thank you. You may cross-examine.
Then shoot, you can't believe a thing that old Scudder says.
Agreed.
You're just an unbelieving feller.